miscast, please. It's not great, especially... Ooh, Naga Warriors. Lighted? Ouch. Might be rough. We'll see how it goes with a few more casts here. Chase step out of time is mostly for when you don't have stairs, are you right? I don't know about the specific situation that you're asking for about the stairs. In general, I would think that step from time is a really great like panic button to get yourself out of a near-death scenario. For the most part, enemies will wander away from you while you're stepped out, and so it oftentimes saves you completely. Oh, I see. But if you have stairs, you just don't need it because stairs are OP. No, you're definitely right about that. I also worry that I'm not thinking of the correct Che ability, because Step Out from Time is the high level one that completely removes you from the area for a decent amount of time, correct? Even one of our runs on this very series was a follower of good old Che. So I should have a better understanding, or better memory really, especially since Che is one of the deities that I actually really enjoy. I like the way that they make you really change up your playstyle and have to be super cautious, and retreat very much gets taken off of your list of options, at least in many ways, though not always to that extreme of an extent at the very least. Let's see, we could start channeling magic again. Spend a lot of piety doing so, but it does get us out of this fight. Alternatively, do I think I can just beat you? Surely I can beat this first, buddy. Even with the poison vulnerability, we're all good thanks to statue form, so that's fantastic. And then I should just use sticky flame to finish off this fight. It's a little bit more mana efficient. Perfect. Okie dokie, onwards we go. I do hate you dearly, Anaconda. The bane of my existence. Statue form before we completely run out of magic points. There we go, still did it. Oh geez, okay. I'm gonna squeeze on by here. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me. Perfect, thank you friends. You know what, let's make some noise. We've been fairly quiet the entirety of the time thus far. That didn't work out too badly. Can you pop down this exact same stairwell? Show this Naga Mage what's what. Perfect. Again, getting very tempting to start to really just have our way through a lot of these fights, but we're not quite at that point. I mean, statue form gives us a lot of the longevity to get through fights in a bit more of a traditional melee fashion, but unfortunately, wielding a dagger, not fantastic in that regard. Really low base damage, so we're struggling pretty dearly with most of these mid to late game enemies. And new helmet. Let's check it out. Oh no, our old one definitely matched our armor slightly better. Nice brown hood on the bit of a sickly yellow armor. Not my favorite looking armor. That's why I'm struggling so much with the Fashion Soul side of things this time around, I'm sure. And now we get all the reflex in the world of our amulet for that sharpshooter after struggling against 2. Very much so struggling against 2 earlier. Ah, the dagger that must never be put down, indeed. Never can, never will. Also put myself in a bit of a stupid spot here, but I'm relying on Irradiate to just deal enough damage that it won't even matter. Not totally wrong either. Perfect. That's where I was definitely playing a little bit stupidly, just because I'm starting to love Irradiate too much. It's never a good sign. It's a good thing that we're coming up to the end of our night here, because as soon as those plays start, they just keep coming, and I get dumber and dumber as the night goes on. Let's see, we have 5 magic mapping. We have 1 for sale somewhere else. Oh, we have a guardian serpent. Fun. Love those guys. Very cool. Not at all not all 9. Of course, very much have the recency bias working against me in that regard. Okay, this one might be better. Do I care if you surround me? I start irradiating my surroundings. I'm statue formed. I can at least try and walk up. Nope, didn't work. Try an IMB. Also didn't work. Last but not least, we irradiate once. Of course. As soon as we do that, everyone surrounds us. We're no longer constricted, so we could try and pop up, even though I don't see it working out here. Let's see, is there anything else we want to do? Could use a fear scroll. Just try and clear out the area, because this is very close to how our previous snake runs have ended. I'll just get the bangs out of my face here. So yeah, fear scroll is up there. What else would I want to do here, potentially? Does going invisible help me? No. Most of these sons of guns can see invisible. Okay. Good to go through all the options, as well as I'm trying to practice my usual preach, hands off the keyboard. Let the brain work for a little bit instead of just reacting constantly with the first thing that comes to mind. Had a character that blasted through the hells, but he just got so bored that he started making those back plays in Pan and lost. Exactly. DCSS, it's not a sprint, friends. It's a bit of a marathon. It's all about how long can you keep your attention fully focused before you start to make foolish mistakes left and right. Okay. I'm gonna go for a haste. Hopefully I don't take too much damage just doing that, but that will greatly improve our odds over the next little bit here of making it through in one piece. Dum-de-dum. I think I do want to start irradiating. I want to throw a channel magic in there somewhere, but I think I need to get rid of some of this damage. We have too many mighted enemies on our tail right now. I guess, again, fear scroll? Yeah, brilliance is also another one that's up there for sure. Help out. Issue is each turn that we spend doing stuff, I worry about how much damage I'm going to take. Let's try out brilliance. And then just start irradiating. Oh, and then Vajnia shows up. You son of a gun. No. It's just starting to get this under wraps. It's feeling confident for once in my gosh darn life. We're gonna get encircle blinked by Vajnia, I can feel it. This son of a gun right here. Don't think we can kill you in one bolt of magma either. Tempting to just go for an attempted escape. We could go for a blink down this direction. That brings us out of sight of the Guardian Serpent. So we at least have a potential couple of turns to make it to the stairs. And of course it might just fail because we're constricted and that's the way that blink works. Oh me, oh my. Never a dull moment. It's always right at this time of night that I find myself in this exact situation. But, okay, think about this for a moment. If Vajnia does get put next to us, is that the end of the world? You do constrict, of course. Makes sense. It's what Naga do, really. One more radiate could kill off 3 of you. Maybe 4? Unlucky. You're currently hitting us, the Glaive of Pain. That's not great. Because even blinking, if it does work, doesn't necessarily get us out of here. We're going to be taking a few shots, some pot shots from the sharpshooters. We don't have a great way of re-entering this floor either. This is one of those, but I could survive and kill everything in 2 turns, right? It's so tempting. If I hadn't just died last week to a very similar set of circumstances, you nailed it, Taiga. That's what I'd be doing right now, 100%. So that's why I'm starting to think a bit more cautiously, being a bit more happy to cave a bit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with Fear Scroll, see where that gets us. That's okay. We're no longer constricted, so I'm gonna head upstairs. Oh, you fool. There we go. Okay. Didn't get encircle blinked one last time by Vajnia. That's good. I guess encircled by Vajnia due to a blink allies encircling. And that's fine. Managed to make it out of there. It's nice not to panic. Being in front of Vajnia at 50% HP with 9/9 evasion shielding equals panic. Very much so, yeah. Absolutely frightening affair. So, let us say no to that stair for now. There's one more unexplored stairwell. Let's try it out. How could it possibly go poorly? Besides, of course, being filled to the absolute brim with all of our favorite enemies. Well, I can't hit both of you. That's decent target selection. Let's do that. And then, let's see. I'm not going to get too many of you surrounding me in a nice, convenient circle, eh? Be nice to use a radiate, but we got a decent number of polearm users in the mix here. Vorpal and I guess you're just polearm, not magical, so that's fine. Don't need to check on you. So what have we got? What do we want to do here? And one thing I want to do just before I forget, we're up to 18 in fire magic. How's ignition looking? 8%. See, that's how you deal with this crowd. All these overlapping explosions, you're all dead. One ignition, I swear. But, instead, let's just irradiate. I do want to get rid of the Naga warrior as soon as possible. And then all the Sons of Guns with polearms aren't going to be as much of a risk for constricting us and forcing us to stay downstairs. So that's fine in my books. Can even get one more hit off before taking just one of you friends for a wee bit of a ride upstairs. And I'm not finished with you yet. Get back here. Perfect. You also get another spellbook here. Only unknown spell is Yar's Violent Unraveling, which isn't great for us. Don't exactly have too many status effects that we can apply down to our enemies, but kind of cool still. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. And perfect. This definitely seems like a slightly better approach, not getting immediately surrounded on all sides from all quarters by enemies. So that's a positive in my book for sure. Ideally, we'll be able to root out some of our favorite guardian serpents in just a wee bit here. This looks like the final vault. That looks like the entrance to a final vault. I had to bet money on it, so let's just block that off for the time being here. Start searching around the old-fashioned way. Hello, my friend. Light you on fire. Light you on fire? Didn't work out very well. I should probably just run away. That's why. As soon as we see the Guardian Serpent, it's too late. But this is the kind of surround that I'm built for. I think I can kill all these buddies before I die myself. Irradiate is level 5 spell? Yes, so I can do it 2 more times. Let's do it. Kill most of you, kill the rest of you. Absolutely slaughtered and destroyed. Perfect. Okay, so I do actually feel slightly more confidence. Oh no, I said the scary word. I feel no confidence. I do not believe in it. Slow and insidious killer and all that good stuff. But Irradiate definitely is making a little bit of a difference, I'll say. With the efficacy of our run overall here, slightly more survivability when we do find ourselves in those surrounded situations, so that's good. Pretty solid. And very much happy to see it. Hello, friend. Should probably go statue form even against a single one of you. I'm getting a little bit carried away. Ah, and Vajnia, hello, my friend. Okie dokie. So, blink allies away, blink other. I mean, the last time we ran into Vajnia and Snake 4, we did a little loop-de-loop and stranded her. Do I think I can pull off the same thing this time? I'm not so sure about that. Let's instead break sightline. You want to spend all your time shooting us? Oh wait, wow, that actually, what the heck? With only 9 shielding, we still got some good reflex off there? What the heck? You know what? I will use a Phantom Mirror even this late in the fight. Rather. That's fine. I don't know. Where's our Vajna? Excuse me? Huh. Not sure if it just disappeared right away. Also, I think I'm pushing this a little bit. You're so close to dead. So that is no real bearing on this. They can both hit me at once. I only have 44 health. It would be real embarrassing to die now. I think I can out-heal the damage that you put down with 34 AC. 25 plus your +3 Vorpal Arbalest, eh? I mean, as long as we roll well, we should be able to reduce most of that damage. Let's try 1 health potion. No. No. Okay, I think I have to play it safe here. See, like Scrolls of Fog is the fancy play. Fog and then run away. There's no way that backfires. It definitely will, though. I'll take 1 more shot and I'll die. So, let's instead play it safe, not be dumb here, run up, end our transformation so that we have the speed. I mean, we're so close to killing her. But I want to like chug curing to get to a point of comfortability where we can just fireball a couple of times. Does that seem smart? Not really. Could it work? Maybe. How many curing do I think I'd have to waste for that plan? Yeah, let's just get out of there. We can reset. It's not like our Phantom Mirror did anything, and that was our only real consumable that we used on that fight, besides trying to use a health potion to get through it in one piece. So that's a-okay. On the next encounter here, what do I do? Could just go to a different stairwell, but then I'm worried that Vajna is going to sneak up on us when we least expect it, and it's going to be brutal. So we could just throw more resources at the problem, actually activate something like haste this time around so that we can output enough damage to outpace. That could be half decent. Alternatively, see, File Floods doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, Portal Projectile not being an option could be nice. Huh. There she is. Hello, friend. So lovely to see you. Completely out of range of the majority of things I want to try on you, of course. Do I want to commit to this fight with a haste? Alternatively, right now we could just try and run away before we get into one-shot range. That's half decent on its own. Even if we get down to 50 health, or even like 60, 70 health, we could just yoink ourselves out of there. Get the heck away. Save our trouble for another day. Oh, hello, Vajna. Why would you blink up to us, you fool? It seems kind of bad, don't it? Well, we will start with a bolt of magma because we kind of have to, and then it's going to be all unavoidable damage from there, baby. Let's see. Not fantastic. Yeah, not grand. Almost out of magic. Sharpshooter did come down. We have excluded Vajna to this little corner in the top left of the map, so it's a bit more likely that we can get a little bit sneaky, get a little bit clever with things. Maybe. Might not be a bad idea. Let's see. Not File Floods. Lightning Rod, do you tell me how much damage you do? No. On the flip side, has anything here changed its numbers drastically? Bolt of Magma, Fireball have gone up to 15. That's something. Not incredible, but it's something. Yeah, get that magic flowing. And yeah, if we want to stay in this fight, we'll definitely need to channel magic. But the question becomes, do we even want to stay in this fight? Yeah, let's try it out. Just a wee bit further. especially since that shot bouncing back against the sharpshooter is fantastic. And then, do I want to fireball you? Unavoidable damage, 3d15. It's going to be a little bit slow. I mean, irradiate would be nice, but kind of far away, and I don't know how much I want to step out there. You know, I've been hurt before. I don't want to take risks. I don't want to put myself out there. One of Ice Blast, not as effective as our own firepower. Cool, good to know. Well, let's just start. Fireball, another sharpshooter. Excuse me? Fireball again? Vajliet, walk up to me, please, I beg of you. Or we just kill you. Never mind. Okay, that works. And Channel is just giving a ridiculous amount of magic back. Fantastic. Okay, and there we go. Managed to take care of the scary unique. Get out of there in one piece. Now there's just the rest of Snake to account for here. Caused a lot of noise, so everyone should be coming our way, but that's fine. We'll just create more and more sound pollution with our fireballs. And let's clear out the majority of the floor, I think, before we risk heading down into that end vault area. Ooh, perfect. Love the way they line up. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely spending a huge amount of our magic for each and every one of these encounters, but that's not the end of the world. Especially when we have stairs nearby, can cheat the system a little bit, get a bit sneaky. Oh, whoops, that miscast still went down, my bad. You know what, I'm a little bit contaminated from my miscast, but I should be able to get a couple irradiates off without too much trouble. Indeed we do. Perfect. And onwards we go. See what other near-death experiences we can bring to ourselves down in the doldrums of Snake here. Perfect. Just about cleared through the rest of the floor, and last but not least, it's end vault time. Let's do it, I guess. Oh, I'm not scared or nothing. Definitely not. Not even a little bit. Oh, you fools. You did not bring enough friends for an encircle blink, my guardian pal. Not that I'm complaining. Of course. But here's where we have to start thinking. Do we want to play with our speed a little bit? We could choose to not go back into statue form and instead just kite Sons of Guns left and right. It's tempting for sure. If they start to gain on us, it becomes a bit scarier, but as long as we're not getting constricted here, we should be fine. To just walk away. That's not too bad. Let's try and kill you real quick. Perfect. Where's the sharpshooter to go? Did they just give up? Excuse me, friend? I don't know if that's legal. You can't do that. Okay. Encircle blink me, please. This is a group I wouldn't actually mind dealing with it against. Probably not great to try and bait it out, but hey, we did it. Let's go for some quick irradiates. Take them all out here. Minus telly and slow? Not fantastic, but hey. Irradiate absolutely slaps against these Sons of Guns. Perfect. Not too shabby. You love my deliberate playing style? Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I probably play a little bit different on camera than I do on my own, but I do my best to make sure that things are clear, intentional, try and explain what we're doing at any time here. I think it makes for a slightly better viewing experience, even though, who knows, for all I know, I'm just entertaining. I don't know. I don't know where my brain was going with that. I immediately just started bailing completely. Oh, really great point. Great point myself. Nailed it. Absolutely killed. You literally go on the server and pick out the players that have the longest playtime at 12 to 18 experience level. No, I'm definitely in that boat because I don't think I'm even coming close to being a quick player in this game for sure. Very much enjoy taking my time, though. And that part, I guess, is true even when I'm not playing on camera. I'm still very slow in my, my deliberation. Part of it is just because I want to protect myself against some of my own mental pitfalls that I can recognize even from afar. Because I know that I'll get real lazy with what I'm doing here if I give myself half the opportunity. Quicksilver Dragon? Wait, what? Jeez Louise. Okay, spent 2 hours to get that far in total, so you figure they're likely to be of a deliberate style. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Okie dokie. Quicksilver Dragon, what do I wish to do against you? Could Phantom Mirror you, funnily enough. Fortunately, I just don't really want to fight them. Well, we don't have statue form up, and it's going to be really hard to keep statue form up. So let's just do it. Let's play it safe. No reason to get done with it. We could technically still die one shot to a Quicksilver Bolt, I believe. Big oofs. So, let us go for a heal. Fool. Missed me. You suck, Quicksilver Dragon. You suck. But okie dokie. We're one step further. Or 9th playing on stream has made you made you play better and also play slower. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Definitely makes me play better than my own time. I feel like if it's only my time that's liable to be at waste in some regards, because I always feel bad for people getting really invested in runs and then losing them in a really stupid fashion. But if it's just my time, I'll gladly roll the dice on a 50-50, like 14 runes in, go for it. And so I definitely try and avoid doing that, or rather, I find myself avoiding that a lot more when I play online for sure. You can be hit by poison. Is it worth it to cure RU? 40% chance to hit? I don't know if that's true whatsoever. Let's try and take one step here, because I want my Quicksilver Dragon to not be in range. I'm just going to irradiate this son of a gun a couple times. Yeah, okay, that works for me. How did you catch up to me? Strange. Strange. Can I name a random unique? I'll name Frederick. Don't see Frederick too often. And I like the tile art on that buddy, so how's that for a random unique? And hopefully we are through the hardest part. I'm guessing the Quicksilver Dragon was kind of the quote-unquote boss of this final vault section. At least that seems reasonable in my book. You're still waiting for that Omni-Man pose, Rupert? Also, oh wait a second, there's another Quicksilver. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're not fast, at least. Or not especially fast. Oh, never mind, they are. They are fast. Okay, in that case, do I commit to this fight? Try and dodge in, dip through, irradiate. I can't teleport right now, I guess, so that does potentially play into it. That's a very important distinction for me to have recognized, because that's something that my brain would have been very liable to completely scan over and miss. Tremor Stones. File Floods isn't going to do it. Lightning Rod. Don't know if that deals more damage than what we currently have at our disposal here. Not great odds of paralyzing you, I'm guessing. 0%. I'd call that not great odds in my book. Well, I'm going to haste. I'm going to be just especially careful here. Let's not get too weird with things. I'm ready to take far more damage than I expect to each and every one of these turns, so take a step up. Still not too contaminated, keeping a close eye on that here as we continue to irradiate our surroundings. You absolute fools. mean, I can probably take you on. Is that hubris, maybe? Maybe a little bit? Apparently I'm not going to take you on because you're going to run away. Also cool. Very neat in my books. But okay, made it through another tough encounter to say the least. You know what, this is not going as well as I expected, so dip into the old Irradiate Panic slot. Even just head upstairs and get rid of this exclusion now, I guess. Control E, there we go. And not too bad, hopefully. No promises, of course. Sir? Why are the Naharajas giving me such trouble? There we go. Reflect their own poison spit right at them. That's the way we like to do. Perfect. And now we've cleared out the majority of the vault. Oh wow. We quite literally have. Would you look at that? We get our second rune of the run. It's that easy. Just have to have a few horrifying near-death experiences, one after another in quick consecutive order. And that's that. Wow, incredible. But okie dokie, I think this is where we're going to be sticking the pause on it for the night here. Did fairly well, got actually a decent amount further than our playthrough last week. Last week we played for a little bit longer and we just started our first S branch delving. I think that we had some slow methodical pacing early on in the run. So it's definitely interesting to get a bit of a different style of that now. Part of that, of course, being not explaining quite so much as to what the innate advantages, disadvantages are of our background choice and stuff like that, or our combo rather, completely. So that definitely played into it, but still, good pacing, nice clip all the way through. I mean, before we log off here, let's definitely take a peek at Ignition, see how that's coming along, because it's got to be on the way. 9%, and that's with our armor on, which means if we're statue formed, 4%. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to forget about Ignition if I don't grab that. No, how could I possibly forget? We're going to almost definitely use Amnesia on Conjure Flame, pick up Ignition, but hey, do you know what? We will check that out the next time around here, and see where the rest of the run takes us. We're definitely ready, on the very cusp, the verge of popping off completely. So I think that we can manage to make it through as long as we don't make too many stupid mistakes next week as we jump back in with human here. I think we'll be in an alright stage. Thank you so much, Ty Guy Callie 9th. I appreciate it a lot. And Trend Defender, thank you so much for the follow. And thank you, Night Settler, for sending you my way. I appreciate the follow a whole lot, and I always enjoy meeting new people, seeing new, not faces, names, I guess. Basically the parasocial equivalent of seeing new faces. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love to see it. So real quick, of course, as per usual here, the internet equivalent, exactly. Give a quick second here to double check, see if we have any good potential raid targets to send the love off to. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to click. That's the button I wanted to click. Perfect. It does look like one of my favorite streamers is on, but real quick, I'm gonna do a search for Dungeon Crawl. See if there are any new faces streaming the game today. It doesn't look like it, so we will send our love over to Arcalina, a really fantastic roguelike player. Generally plays a whole lot of Hades, does a really eclectic mix of speedruns and challenge runs and that. Highly recommend sticking around, checking them out if you are able to here. Really great content and incredible at the game. So much better than I was when I tried out Hades. Oh my gosh. Every time I see a speedrunner just blasting through the levels without even paying attention to what they're doing and hitting for, 2,000 damage left and right, it's an absolute wonder, and it's a whole lot of fun to watch. So definitely stick around if you appreciate that and want to check it out, especially if you've never seen Hades before. I would recommend it because that is a fantastic game on top of things. But I had a whole lot of fun tonight. I hope you all enjoyed watching as well. If you did and you haven't already, I highly recommend shooting me a follow here on Twitch if you want to be notified whenever we go live, see what we're playing. whether that be our Sunday streams like this and next week where we're trying to get through with every species in this lovely game, or Wednesdays where we're usually switching off between games. We've been playing a decent amount of Trials of Fire, a really great roguelite, deck building, strategy, combat, so many different genres shoved into one. Fantastic game mechanically. So we might be back to that Wednesday. We'll see what the future holds. Never can decide what I feel like playing. I'm definitely in my personal gaming life all over the place, but regardless, I definitely hope you all enjoyed watching. And if you want to see some of our previous runs, head over to the YouTube side of things where it all gets uploaded, or see our VODs here on Twitch. Anyway, that is far too much self-aggrandizing in one outro here. Need to find a way to cut that down, make it sound a little bit snappier. But regardless of all that, I do of course hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you sometime in the future here. I'll see you soon. See ya.